Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Catching Zeez podcast. Forgive me, there was no podcast last week, but this week we are going to make up for it because we finally have not one, not two, not three, but 4 people on the podcast.
Forecast.
The forecast.
Forecast.
Is
Forecast.
real.
Forecast. Forecast.
The forecast is real.
Forecast.
And we're
Let's
go. We were trying to schedule this desperately, and everybody is like tired and or needs to go to bed soon, so we're not going to be doing this for too long, but we finally got the legendary forecast to happen, everybody.
Yeah, and it was all Zuck's fault.
Oh.
Which means that's good, right?
Welcome back to the legendary Catching Zeez.
But yeah, we are here with myself, Racecar627, Emmy, and the minuscule whatever. Sorry. The little rookie. I won't butcher it for the first time. There we go.
Hey.
Everybody's here. Everybody is
It's
here.
been a while.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate meme. When we got a decent amount of topics to discuss today, what do we want to start with, everybody?
What do we want to start with? Well, there was actually a conversation I had with you, us deciding what's the most interesting topic, and we never decided that. So,
Yeah, I know.
I personally think that given what you announced today and your large transition from your content, we can kind of start jumping off from there. So, if you want to talk about, I guess, the video you uploaded as of today of recording on the 10th of October, so...
Yeah, so I know I talk about YouTube on the podcast a lot, which is what I always do, but it's my job. So, on Zeez Vob G2, I officially announced that I am pretty much stepping back from creating Amphibia and Owl House content, officially, exclusively, and I'm moving on to other things. And I literally told people to unsubscribe if they're only here for that type of content. So I'm hoping that that'll help me drop out slightly from that. I shouldn't say that community, because I still want to make videos on it in the future, just not exclusively. I want to make my content more broad on that channel, talk about cartoons and animation more in general, as opposed to just Amphibia in the Owl House. So we're going to try and start pushing that transition period and see where it goes, I suppose.
Yeah, so...
Honestly, I think it's a good direction for a lot of YouTubers that start out and get big for them to eventually have to branch out. I mean, I think this happens in a lot of YouTubers' life cycles.
You told people to unsubscribe. How many subscribers have you lost?
So far, around 170.
All right. And
which, it's only been up for a day, so...
Terrible.
I can't wait to check the social blade throughout the week on your channel here to see the epic fall of Zeez Vob G2.
Yeah, people are going to be like, is this guy getting canceled?
You talked about this before on the show where you'd mentioned, if I make a post or if I officially say, hey, I'm stopping this style of content, we're going to have so many people unsubscribe. But you've just officially probably... Did you do, research before this? Or, But it seems like you just officially have now gone full stop of just, hey, leave my channel if you like this. If you just want to see this.
Sort of. I think in the video I made it pretty clear that I said if people are only interested in seeing Amphibia in the Owl House, please leave. That means if they are exclusively interested in these 2 shows, please leave. But if you have any other interest in any other type of Disney show or just any real show in general, stick around. I was specifically saying that I'm not exclusively making videos on Amphibia in the Owl House any longer because I just kind of ran out of ideas to make content on it. After the shows have ended, there's no new content coming out for the shows, so it's difficult for myself to come up with new content. So that's why I wanted to make that transition.
You also, I'm sorry, I keep hogging up here, but you also talked on on the end of that video how you're struggling to finish that Owl House Kahoot. I straight up. So I think that you should get in a call with me, and I'm being serious, because you're saying, "Oh, I ran out of ideas. I ran out to be funny." I'm an outsider. I don't know anything about the fandom's jokes. I'm just gonna come up with whatever, right? If I'm not trying to be taking over or anything, but I could try to give you ideas, just maybe ways to write or be interesting on this, or other people.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great way to upset fans.
I totally get what you mean with the feedback and whatnot. It's just more of how will it fit into the editing type thing.
Sure, I would have, like, it depends because you have a certain flow that you're going with, and you can't just disrupt it, you know?
Yeah. What are these laughs coming from the little rookie over here? He's just like, and I was like, are you like delayed? Like, are you even hearing? Like, what are we talking about? I think you just trying to like chime in. You got something to say, pal? Huh? You got something to say?
Bro, do it.
Let's hear it. Huh? Let's hear
it. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I think that idea is.
Shut up! What are you doing?
He's making those minuscule beginner noises, literally. Like you started calling them
quantum beginner. Oh no!
I just want to say, literally, listen to me, little rookie. If you were a hamburger, you would be like, you would have like the burger part, right?
No, what?
All of your toppings would be nothing. Like you'd be like an air burger. You'd have like the burger, which is like the actual like content.
Oh, so literally a nothing burger.
Well, it's kind of a nothing burger, but there actually is content. The thing is, for the little rookie, you have to like, you know, like that guy with mining meme. It's like that. You have to like chip away at all of your like jokes and silliness to get to the diamonds. Because whenever you get to the really diamonds, true. it's such good content. But you have to go through like every 2 seconds. Look at he's doing it again, bro. He's doing it again.
See, I'm nothing but diamond. I'm just copper all the way through. You're not gonna get anything of substance out of me. But I start just copper, okay?
Proud to be copper.
Shut up.
Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say like when you're describing.
We need to cancel the little rookie. We truly just need to cancel him.
Shut up! That's it, bro. Forecast over, bro. All right, what did you actually want to say?
It's forecast canceled. Canceled.
I don't know. I was gonna give the floor to you guys because this is such a rare opportunity, a diamond in the rough. Allow everyone to get the floor.
What do you mean by that? This is the forecast. You're supposed to talk.
Someone get in here. Someone get in here with the topic.
We are on a topic. All right. You know what? I think this topic has reached its end. I'm happy to be transitioning from Amphibia in the Owl House. I don't really know if there's much else to say about it other than that.
I have other things to say, and what I was going to tap into is, so on what you did is you had the miraculous ladybug video that you came up with about the Discord, the characters on Discord. Something I noticed is, first off, it seems like I'm not trying. Do you feel dissuaded because that video didn't perform very well?
Not necessarily, because it was kind of just like a silly gag thing that I did for my Discord. It was a Discord event. Like I responded to people on Discord. It was like a 3-hour long event where I just responded in like stupid little hawk moth memes. So I didn't expect it to like get any views, but I feel like it did kind of underperform. I was kind of hoping it would at least get to like maybe 10K views or something, but it only got like 3.5K or something. But I'm not really that dissuaded because it's just like a meme video, right? As opposed to like if the movie one tanks, I'm gonna be really depressed. That's what would really make me depressed. If like the one that I'm working really hard on, if that one tanks, that's gonna be a lot more depressing. What are you laughing for?
So,
what?
Sorry.
There's something interesting. So usually I have your Zeez G2 and Zeez G3 videos that like they immediately get recommended to me. My notifications are at the top of my page.
Hype.
That one I didn't know about till days later. I don't even know how I found out about it. Like, it was, like, way after it was uploaded. I didn't get recommended at all. I didn't get a notification. You didn't have the bell on.
Bro. YouTube
That's
hates...
crazy.
Wait,
I didn't know about I didn't know you uploaded a happy video either today. Blue Cat.
Blue Cat from Fairy Tail, thank you very much. Bro, Blue Cat from Fairy Tail. I did a whole character analysis on him. He's the greatest anime character of all time. Blue Cat from Fairy Tail. That was literally because this is just like so. Blue Cat from Fairy Tail came out of nowhere because I literally find the fact that like I don't know anything about the show extremely funny. So when I just be like Blue Cat from Fairy Tail and I just talk as if I know about the show, I just thought that would make for a really funny video. I still think that video is really funny. That's like my type of humor is like that type of video, and I don't think anybody else really thought it was funny, but I think that video is hilarious, bro.
Jesus.
I'm sure.
I feel like it's kind of like that one thing you do with like.
Go on, Emmy.
I think it's that one thing that you do with the
Oh my gosh.
No!
What even is
this is why we should never have the minuscule beginner.
Okay, I'll let you guys go.
No, I was just saying that it's kind of like that bit that you do with My Hero Academia with like
All Man, yeah, it's All Man.
All Man, it's just All Man. It's All Man.
All Man.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna make an All Man character analysis.
No, it's just Almond.
I would gladly make an all-man character analysis.
Oh man, character.
I could feature you on that, the little rookie, because you love My Hero Malakadamalagarmagol. I could feature you.
Dude, you're literally all boy.
It was okay. It was like all right.
What do you mean it was all right?
It was pretty good until like
Zeez was all boy.
after the third season.
No, I gotta be all man. Well, I guess I'm not all man, but like I gotta try to be all man.
You gotta try to be all man. Exactly.
Who's gonna be
That's
bootleg
crazy.
Zuko? That's the other question. Who's gonna be bootleg Zuko?
Dude,
What do you mean by that? You gotta answer the question. Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be a horrible podcast.
You know what? No.
Wait,
I want
so
to
you
hear a
said-
topic from you. I want to hear a topic
Are we
from
kind
you.
of coming up with a
Loki.
meme name or like a character that would be bootleg Zuko?
No, the
no, it
freaking.
literally just is the character
No,
that is bootleg Zuko.
who's the freaking fire and ice guy? He's bootleg Zuko because he has a scar and he's like Zuko.
Oh yeah, that's right,
It's just-
Todoroki.
I'm telling you, it's just bootleg Zuko.
I haven't seen the show. I don't know his name. I just know him as
You
the
don't
fire
need
and
to know
ice
it.
guy.
Just call him bootleg Zuko. That's all.
You don't need to
bootleg
know.
Zuko,
It's just
exactly.
bootleg
Yeah.
Zuko.
That's what I mean. It's bootleg Zuko.
No, just call him Zucko because he's
That checks
bootleg.
out.
Call him Zuko because
Zuck.
we love Mark Zuckerberg on this podcast.
Yeah.
I want to throw a tomato at Zuck. I want to throw a tomato at.
No,
Okay,
you don't.
you know
No,
what?
You don't.
Little rookie, that's it. You know what? You've been acting up. Let's hear a topic from you, bud. Come on.
Okay, so I've been kind of interested in this. The past couple of podcasts and things, I've been, eating, breathing, catabolizing sugar. But I have like an all-important question that I've been wanting to ask you. So you've been getting more into your YouTube career and stuff. Would you ever consider working for Mr. Beast out in North Carolina?
Yeah, you actually asked me this question, I think, in DMs before, and I would say yes, but I would still do my own thing. Because the thing about like Mr. Beast, he already has like a massive like, workforce or whatever. I would easily form connections out there, and I would easily form a lot of experience at the same time.
Yeah.
So I would say yes, I would still do it, but I would not give up my own like YouTube career for it. Like if I had to work, for example, like 8 hours a day, like 40 hours a week or whatever, I would still do my own YouTube stuff like as much as possible. Like it'd just be like working at my old job at the freaking Petrie land. I would just do that. I would just still focus on my own stuff. But yes, I would 100% take it because it would be like work in my field, and I feel like I could learn a lot and also connect with a lot of people.
Yeah, I've always thought of it as like a solid choice if and when that ever becomes an opportunity.
What do you mean if and when? You think Mr. B is gonna knock on my door tomorrow? Hey, Zeez,
Well, no,
want to try
there's a bunch
Feastables?
of. Oh God, no! There's a bunch of. So here's a very, very interesting side grade here. I actually did go to Walmart and buy a Feastable.
Really? Did you scan the QR code in the back and watch the secret video?
I didn't scan the QR code.
What? You didn't see the secret
as for-
Feastables Mr. Beast video?
As for how the Feastable was, I bought the most iconic one, which is the D's Nuts bar.
Oh, you bought that one?
Yeah, the price in my area was around like $3 to $5 ish. It was around $3, so it was on the cheaper end.
Really? Mine was like $2, I think.
Yeah, it's around $2 to $3. So I did try it out, and I will say that it's all right. I think it's a bit too sweet. Like for me personally, it's a bit too sweet. But aside from that specifically, I mean, it wasn't bad. Yeah.
I think it's just fine. I think like Mr. Beast definitely like overhypes it. It's just fine. Comparing it to a Hershey's, he's like Hershey's is trash compared to this. It's just like they taste slightly different. It's just chocolate, so you can only hype it up so much. I feel like
I could give or take.
Zeez, would you be worried about longevity if you worked for Mr. Beast? For instance, like, what your favorite comparison? What if he gets hit by a bus? Not really just that, but like, I mean,
Wait, what?
YouTubers are not known to be like continuously as long lived, right? As as like maybe working for a legacy filmmaker, right? Where they'll be making films for 70 years. You know that you can uphold that job for 70 years, whereas Mr. Beast as a brand, as a studio, might go away.
Oh, yeah, I mean, completely. Like I said, it wouldn't... I'm not even saying like that would be like a permanent thing either. I'm just saying that I would use it as a learning experience more than anything else. Like, I wouldn't want to be like #1 Mr. Beast fan, like, Jimmy, slip it, Jimmy. I'll be your #1, do or die. I'll edit your videos till I'm on my deathbed. I want your signed shirt and Feastables to be buried with me in my coffin. Like, no.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry, I'm not that big of a Slip It Jimmy fan. Slip It Jimmy.
I'm really dying.
Oh my God.
No, it would just be more of a learning experience.
I guess like the big reason that I brought this question up is because like because YouTube itself doesn't offer a lot in the way of like
health insurance.
There's a bit of a health insurance, right? So like the benefits, for instance, like
don't exist. They don't exist.
Yeah, there's no.
There are no benefits.
This was a business plan that I had once. Was like making an insurance company for YouTubers.
Yeah. I think you mentioned that to me before. Yeah.
But I do think that there's literally listings on like the Mr. Beast website for like Mr. Beast jobs, and there's like some of the perks they have are like, oh yeah, competitive salary, you know, generous like medical stuff. And
I thought you were about to say genocide. And I was like, what the heck is Mr. Beast?
What the?
What?
that is not appropriate for this podcast.
And they also like offer like. They also offer like relocation assistance, which is like these are all like in the whole scale of like a career.
Yeah, and
like,
I think he bought out a neighborhood. Things. I heard a report where he bought out like a neighborhood for his workers.
Oh my god, he's starting a worker city like Gary, Indiana. Like where the steel mill failed and everyone went homeless.
Oh no, Merbeast, don't get canceled now, bro.
He's literally making a company city or corporate city. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, he's gonna start introducing his own currency soon. The Beast Buck.
The Beast Buck.
The Beast Zuck.
Yeah. And he'll have his own brand of company stores at the company town.
Yeah, Beast General or something. Beast Smart. Yeah, it's actually Beast Smart. Oh goodness. Wall Beast.
Wall Beast.
Doesn't even work. Dollar Beast.
Oh, Lord.
McBeast? No, I guess there's already Beast Burger. I can't have McBeast. All right, moving on from Mr.
Beast. Yeah, I do think that it is kind of nice. I think it's like because YouTubers aren't really insured, but definitely having like that insurance could be helpful. So probably a topic we could revisit at some other time. Moving on, I guess I would like to throw it to bring another topic up. So I've been I don't even sure this
so funny?
You can cut this out if it's too long. I'm just thinking of the music in the background of this video and like how nice it is, and then we're absolutely ruining it with our audio.
No, Zeez is gonna paste like the most like boss music over this.
I want to put the PNG Tubers theme over this.
No.
I want to put the PNG Tubers theme over this right now.
Oh yeah. The PNG Tubers theme.
Okay, you know what? Moving on. What did you actually want to talk about?
Were you gonna bring up the anime convention thing?
Yeah, we can bring up the anime convention.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So.
Oh, so desu ne.
So desu ne.
Please stop.
All right, we're speaking the
No, guys. No, guys, please stop. My ears are
Nintendo
bleeding.
Direct. Sorry, cut that out. This is so bad. That's so bad.
Keep it. That's the diamond. We found the diamond.
Oh no, that's not the
diamond. It's always a little rugby sitting in
We didn't get it. No, cut that out. Okay.
It's mine.
Actually, it's netherite. So anyway.
I'm gonna play the flute. You guys can't hear it though.
Anyway, so while Zeez is playing the flute, I'm gonna go ahead and add my piece here. Zeez, what is it like to be
Talk about
what is it like? What is it like to have been like a small YouTube creator, and now that you're a big shot?
I'm not a big shot, bro.
What is it like to be like?
He's not though. He's like a mid-sized YouTuber.
What is it like to be rich and not humble?
I am not rich.
And have a Patreon account.
Well, first off, I am not rich. I don't have a Patreon. In fact, my finances are dwindling.
Is this a plug for the patron? Just plug it right now. Let's go.
All right.
They switched their logo. It looks so gross. Have you seen their logo switch?
Yeah, actually, I did see that.
Their Patreon logo is so ugly. It literally looks like a blob. It's so ugly.
I'm not a big fan of the new Patreon logo.
There's
It looks like a blob. It doesn't even look like a logo.
Yeah, Patreon did get.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you guys. It's so ugly.
Did Patreon devolve?
No, it's so ugly. It's just a
little bit, yeah.
Here, look in the thing. I'll send it to you all.
Oh.
It looks like garbage. It's the one on the far right. It looks like trash. What is that?
What?
That's just a
What are you?
That's their new logo. That's their new logo.
Are you joking? Wait,
No,
I think
that's
is that
it.
the evolution? Like the one on the far right is the new logo?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's their new
Oh
logo.
my
Yeah, that's the
God.
evolution. So that's old Patreon. That's what Patreon looked like up until recently, and then that's the new Patreon.
Dude, they changed this like a week ago. It's so ugly. What is that even? I know it's supposed to be, it's a P for Patreon. It just looks like a puddle. It just looks
It
like
reminds
a
me of
stupid
whatever like
blob.
the painters like use, right? When they're making mosaics, right?
Yeah.
The
And that just reminds me of a bean. Honestly, it just kind of looks like a bean.
So a bit of notes on this.
That's not. I don't know. That's a
the
pretty big bean. It's a pretty lopsided, like full bean.
like
Yeah, it's
the
a really
progression.
deformed bean.
The progression on the logo is a bit like jarring. Like I really like the middle logo a lot because that one is like very recognizable. And
No,
then
the left
this-
one. The left one's top tier.
The left one's definitely
Yeah,
the
I think
best.
the left one is the best for sure. But
The left one is really easy to read.
The middle one just looks like a game of Pong zoomed in too far.
Dude, they're about to hit it. Or it's going away. Up to you to
if it's a
decide.
Patreon logo, it's got to be like orange in some way, right? And now
I
it's
like
just
the
like
orange palette in the
Yeah.
second one the best.
This is like
the
worse than
orange and-
X. This is worse than X. Like you
It
know,
is.
this is actually worse.
This
X
is
was pretty
actually worse
bad.
than X.
X is ugly, but at least
X's
it's got like
logo's
that, like you
fine.
know.
It's not X, guys. It's Twitter. How many times do I have to tell
You're
you
right.
that X
Sorry.
isn't gonna work?
oh my gosh.
I'm just talking about the logo specifically. The logo is like, you know, it's not great, but I'd give it like, 1.5 stars, maybe like 1 star. This is 0 stars.
No. Like X is like a D tier logo. It's
This
at
is
least a
F
logo.
tier.
This doesn't
This
even
is
look
F-
like a logo.
It's
This
not
just
even
looks
a logo.
like
It's
trash.
not a logo. It's just like some kid put this together in MS Paint in 2 seconds. Here you go, bro.
If
Is
there's
it like the
anyone
guy?
else
It's like the
supporting-
meme of the guy who came up with the Cars movie name. It's just Cars, and he got like $1 billion or something.
Hey, it
Stupid.
works.
It's stupid. Anyways, the rant over. What did you actually want to talk about? We went on a tangent here.
Since I'm like basically the one getting interviewed, are there any big questions that you guys have for me?
Yeah,
before
I do have a big
um,
question. What's this anime convention
yeah.
topic?
Okay, I guess that's just that one.
Yeah, where is this anime convention?
Yeah, what anime
What is
convention
this
are
anime
you to?
convention?
I'm
How
not really
is this
sure if let me think real quick. So about a couple of months back, I had the chance to work at a pretty prominent anime convention.
You actually did?
The what?
Whoa.
He said he had the chance to. He didn't say he actually
oh,
did.
Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, no, I just went there and stood around. But no, I got the chance to work at an anime convention, and I will say like there's quite a lot of interesting things that happened.
Okay, and what are the interesting things? You can't just be like, "There's so interesting things." You just told us off. Come on, we're on the edge of our seat here, pal.
Okay. I might as well disclose a little bit of information.
What do you mean disclose?
oh,
You want
it's
this is a
disclose.
podcast.
I was trying to think of myself in
the
the-
300, 500 mile radius of where you might be attending this from.
The general 3,000. Okay, so
You don't have to say the name of the place. Just say like
in Wisconsin,
Cheeseland.
there's an anime convention known as KitsuneCon.
Oh, wow.
Basically, the convention is like a mid-sized anime convention, and they occasionally get like some pretty. They occasionally get some like pretty good like voice actors there. I was there. I got the chance to work the convention, and effectively, it was like a really really cool experience because. At least when you're not working, you get the chance to roam the floors and stuff and see voice actors. So, for any of you who haven't been to an anime convention before, I believe that's only 2 out of 3 of us, or maybe 1 out of 3 of us currently in this podcast.
I've been to one. I know Racecar has. I don't think Emmy has.
There's definitely a
I've
chance
always
to like
wanted
get
to.
to talk to, get to the chance to go and talk to like voice actors. I got the chance to have meet and greets with like some of the voice actors that are prominent with Aku Mountain? Like, have any of you guys watched Digimon? I got the chance to talk to
Dead silence.
Agumon's voice actor,
That
which
sounds
is
no Digimon.
the little T-Rex thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen him. Yeah,
I also got the chance to talk to the voice actor of
Yo Gabba Gabba?
No. What was her name? I can't remember. The one healer from
Mercy.
Fire Emblem.
Mercy. Mercedes.
With the what?
Mercedes?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I got the chance to talk to Mercedes voice actor.
I got to as well, funnily enough. The one I went to a while back, like 3 years ago.
Mercedes' voice actor, it's kind of interesting because a lot of the voice actor profiles is very interesting. Like when you go to see the voice actors, they will usually have like a bunch of artworks pasted up about the the different kind of voice characters they do.
They have like a whole poster of their characters, right?
And then they're often selling like some artwork there that you can get signed and stuff. I mainly got the chance to talk to Mercedes' voice actor there, and there was a couple of other like people I got to talk to, but there's a whole bunch of things. I guess I just want to get like a feel for the room. How are you guys feeling?
What do you mean how we're feeling? We're interested in the story. Keep going, bro.
Okay. It kind of feels like I'm just talking by myself. Okay,
no, you're telling the juiciest story of all time, dude.
This is my stand-up. Okay. Sit down.
Tell a joke. You know what? I'm putting you on the spot. Tell a joke right now. Be funny.
Tell a joke right now.
Okay, be funny.
So,
be funny.
All right, here we go.
Be funny. Tap dance.
Ready for
be
this?
Funny. Quick. Hurry. We're all waiting. Not you, Emmy. You're fine. You're doing perfect.
Okay. So, I don't know. So there's a couple of very interesting things. Like this is the first time I had ever worked in an anime convention, right? So there's definitely a couple of things here since the anime convention runs about 24 hours for 3 days straight. There are definitely a couple of certain limits and guidelines that volunteers have to work within. So for instance, I was part of the safety team. So that basically means that you needed to have people on the floor of the convention, basically during every single minute of the convention going. So since it's a 24-hour convention, the way that they had us split up into shifts was that they had us split up into like 3 8-hour shifts effectively. So there was like Team Alpha.
24 hours. That's insane.
I was about to say how long were your shifts? Looks like 8 hours. That's
roughly 6 to 8 hours, depending. So there was the morning shift. Morning shift was around 6 hours. There was like a midday shift, and then there was like a nighttime night owl shift.
I would not take the night one.
Which one did you get?
The night owl one is a bit harsh.
I would not.
What I will say
morning.
here,
I feel like that would probably be the most tame.
Yeah. What I will say here is that I think the best way that I could describe this is that each one of the shifts has like each one of their difficulties, but I think by far the easiest one is the morning shift because
easy, yeah.
Not enough gamers and like media, like anime enjoyers, like they don't wake up in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they don't wake up early. So the people who had the morning shift, for instance, like the team who did that, they would wake up early. They would patrol the halls, patrol the stairwells, make sure people weren't drunk, and then they would get their breakfast in, and then basically once they were done with their morning shift, they could enjoy the entire rest of the convention. Because most of the events would run in the midday shift, which was arguably the most busy. Because midday is like roughly around afternoon, and that's when when all the gamers wake up. when all the gamers wake up in like 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
So you were security, right? Did you have like? Did you
Safety.
have? I shouldn't say. Did you have any? I don't think you have like weapons, but like, do you have like a radio or anything? Like, what did you like do besides just patrolling? Like, if you see somebody, can you only talk to them like verbally, or like are you actually supposed to like punch and kick? And I imagine you don't. I imagine it's just like you can only talk to them like a freaking mall cop or whatever.
That's a very interesting question.
Like, do you actually go at them with an anime sword, or like? I know you don't.
So I will say this.
Like to see what the policy is.
Yeah. So I was safety for the event. We basically had walkie-talkies, right? And the way that the convention was split up, it was split up into 3 different sections. So there was a section that was like hotel rooms, dining area, and then like the this convention is kind of nice because there's like a wind down room and also like a manga cafe, as well as like a place where people can like do drawings and stuff, and also photo shoots.
Yeah, so like a bunch of rooms.
Yeah. There's a really cool thing. So the way that this convention was broke down, there was a Section Alpha. Section Alpha was effectively the hotel rooms, cafe. The manga cafe was so cool. Restaurants and stuff like that. Then you have Section Beta, which is like the where people will check in their badges. They'll buy the badges, buy merch. And then there's like a DDR machine. There's a video game room. So if you go in there, you see a bunch of like Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros. Yeah. They're all on display.
Did you compete?
There's like a pachinko machine.
Did you compete at all?
There was a competition actually, a Super Smash Bros. Competition.
Did you go O2? Did you go O2?
No. I didn't play. It was during my shift.
I wanted you to go O2. I mean, no, I would support you. You should have won.
Gosh, but my friend won. My friend won. He was a Bowser main.
What?
So
that's cheap. He didn't win. Bowser mains are so free. He's the easiest character in the game. He probably just pressed side B and was like, "Oh, I win."
Crazy.
Let me fight his Bowser. Let me fight his Bowser. No, let me fight his Bowser. I'll beat him. Let me fight his Bowser.
The Section B, which is like you have the video games and DDR machines, and then finally there's a merch hall where people sell merch, and there's also a foam bat place.
Yeah, so, the anime sword where you like fight with the sword.
Yeah. You guys people actually convention foam fighting? So Kitsune Con's a really small con then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a mid-sized con, I would say.
How many people were there?
Usually the foam fighting is like reserved, like stuff like that where they're that like involved in a panel is usually reserved to very small cons.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
How big was this?
I totally agree with that.
Do you know?
Yeah. What's the attendance? Like 4,000.
I gotta think about it. I don't believe it was more than 1,000.
Okay, I was like really?
It's a really small.
So I actually did. I was looking into it. The attendance, according like, when I googled Kitsune Con, it told me that the attendance in 2019 was 3,487. Now I noticed this in general when I went to Midwest West this past summer. Is that conventions in general, I think, have died down in attendance post-COVID. So
you told me about that. That's right. Yeah,
I have a whole theory behind that, but I have more questions for you, little rookie. Once you're done.
I personally didn't think it was more than 1,000, but I was walking around and my feet were heavy, so to say.
So did anything funny happen? Like while you were on duty?
Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna cover the last section.
Okay.
Final section we have, I believe, was like Section Charlie, I believe. That was where all of the we had voice actors come in. There was like a miniature painting hall. There was a board game place where you could just borrow a board game and play the board games in that space. But all the convention halls were there, so like all the events happened in this part of the convention. And then I guess the final thing that happened was there was just a whole bunch of stuff in that area, like board games and stuff. But you said, was there anything funny that happened?
Yeah, like while you're on duty, do you witness anything funny, or did you get attacked?
Stories.
Did you actually have to be a guard, or did you just sit there and be like, "Yep"?
So I'm not.
Tell us something funny.
I'm not really sure how much I can say. I don't think there was much in the way of funny that happened. Because my shift was during the midday.
Yeah, you never can disclose that. Okay, so you had the second shift.
Yeah,
I have the second shift, right? So
now,
my shift.
Hey, real quick, what were the hours that these ran? Because the way that you described the morning shift, did they start at 6 a.m.? Did they start at 8 a.m.? When did they start?
So they probably started at 6 and ended at 2.
Okay.
Which is like a typical 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
My shift was roughly about 2 to 11, like 2 to around 11.
Oh, okay.
I think it was either 3 to 11 or 2 to 11. It was quite a whiles away. It's just it's been so long now.
Yeah.
But basically they would hand off to us, and then around 3 or 4 we would pick up their shifts in the afternoon. And then arguably probably the hardest shifts were from the afternoon to the nighttime, because like literally everyone is on site. You have everyone milling about in the halls.
Did anybody attack each other? Were there any like awesome anime battles that took place and anybody get arrested?
No. Okay, so is there anything funny I can say here? Yes,
Yeah,
there is.
do it.
So there's
Say
a
it.
safety safety pin in the Kitsune Con, which I think like most conventions will have this, where effectively, you know, there's some safety rules that participants have to follow in order for a convention to run in like an orderly manner.
Okay.
So for instance, you can't have live steel, which is what we would call like a literal weapon, effectively.
Right, like an actual anime epic
like an
sword
actual
moment.
anime sword.
You can't
like
have
if you,
like 10 Roronoa Zoros
Yeah.
showing up with a bunch of swords
Exactly.
sitting
Now,
on
question:
their fucking waist.
if you go to conventions, they do have sword dealers that have steel weapons that they sell. They're all
Yeah.
dull. Do you
Mhm.
guys check if they're sharp, or is it just the steel that's the issue?
So I'll get to that in a second. Most of the safety pen issues that we had at the very beginning of the convention was people who came in with like sword props, and then we would have like volunteers on duty who would send these people to our safety pin so that we could, you know, check the swords and make sure that they were made of wood or they were like made of foam.
Yeah, I think
and then we
foam
would
would
check
probably
off
be the
like on their
safest.
badge. Yeah, we would like write on their badge and tell them like, "Hey, you're good. You can go into the convention." I think the funniest thing that I was in the safety pen, and the first incident of that specific day was a person came in. I think it might have been a Kirito cosplay from SAO.
Oh no!
And
Oh no!
they
Of course
come in
it's
and
of course it's
2012,
Kirito the
come on.
Dorito.
Yeah. They came in and they were just like, yeah. So can you check off for my sword prop? And my advisor or my supervisor was like,
And then
"Yeah,
he
sure, I
said,
can do it."
"Asuna, run!" And he went, "No, no, 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 no!" And he went,
No.
He pulled out
my-
both of his blades. He was like,
Yeah, he did the
"Switchy!"
two-blade one. Yeah, it was crazy.
He said "Switchy," and then he went crazy and he beat up all the demons. And he was like,
Subarashi.
"Ah, that's right, Asuna. I am the greatest."
My supervisor goes over to check the thing, so he hands the sheath over, and my supervisor is like, "All right, so I'm gonna go check your prop now." She opens up the sheath. It's literally just a sword. Like it's literally a live sword, like live steel.
Literally just
like
a sword.
literally, actually, just a sword. Live steel on the premises, and we're
Hi.
just like, "Oh no, you got to take that off the premises." And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay."
You're telling me he didn't fight back?
You're like, Naruto.
The hero was
Okay,
suppressed,
okay.
dude. The hero was suppressed. Well, how can he protect everybody? Oh my gosh, bro!
Yeah,
you
how's
actually,
Kirito supposed to be the main character?
dude? He's supposed to be Kirito the Dorito. What is he gonna do now?
But to answer Racecar627's question, we actually did have a vendor for we did have like a sword vendor in the merch area for the convention.
I imagine
there
people
was
can
just
buy, but they have to like immediately take it
Yeah,
off the premises or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
So-
interesting. Okay.
Effectively, if you were on the premises and you wanted to buy that, you would go into the merch hall and then immediately, you know, like be escorted off the premises because we can't have live steel within the convention.
Are they like
Which
sealed
I mean,
or
that just
anything?
makes sense.
Like
Yeah, I
sheathed
would
up
assume
and like
they
wrapped
were-
up with like stupid little ties or whatever.
I would assume that they were probably tied up.
You,
I wasn't.
yeah,
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't really in the merch area.
when you buy, I've know people that have bought many of like little weapons and trinkets and stuff that are live steel. At most conventions, you do not have to put them away. You can walk around everywhere with them. I know that that's
Mhm.
generally a rule. The rule that usually applies to live steel at most big conventions is that it can't be sharpened. It has to be dull. So
I
like
see.
when you buy from a
Yeah.
vendor, all the vendors have to sell dull blades. Well, it makes it cheaper for one, so I guess it helps. But you know, for two, I don't know. Yeah, so that way that's what constitutes a weapon in their book. Now I have
Bro,
more questions. So you claim that
We
your
just gotta bring a
safety-
sharpening stone.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you claim that you were safety. Now this is most conventions have their own security they hire from either the hotel, the convention center. They supply the security that the convention staff pays a premium for. Now, for the safety team, quote unquote, what were you guys doing as opposed to security when you walk around?
That's a very good question, actually.
Or you just like communication, I imagine.
Yeah, so the way that I believe safety operates is, yes, there was a security team. There was a team of 4 people or so. There was just a team of people who were basically retired, what are they called again?
Police
Bouncers.
officer.
Retired like bouncers. Yeah, retired
Okay.
like bouncers from bars and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So these large,
Okay.
like burly, like folk who would just be around the area in case that we needed their help. Yeah, so my role as safety was to ensure that the convention ran smoothly and to report on any cases that happened during the convention.
So you didn't get a single case? It was all just calm waters?
I did get a couple of cases now. I'm not really sure how much I can say, but...
explain it, but just pretend it's an anime. Be like, this guy
Pretend
said
it's an anime.
and I walked up to him and I said...
Kirito kills everyone? That happened with that guy with the sword.
And you were like, Mate Mugiwara.
we did have some, like, we definitely did have some incidents, for sure. There was this one point, where we had like an incident of just like someone just being creepy.
That's common.
Never mind. That's not fun.
Yeah, I mean that was the reality of it is that you never really get like the cool like kind of incident where it's like Kirito's throwing down in the main beta area, and you're like, oh my god, Kirito's throwing down. No, the most prominent incident,
like actual like real bad stuff, and not that's unfortunate. I would have rather it been like. Kirito the Doritos breakdancing with two swords, and he's like about to kill like 10 people.
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking when he said there's incidences. I mean, going to conventions, you're there with a bunch of very socially awkward, people.
Yeah, I figure.
It's just common. It's just something that happens.
To basically sum up that event, like we had a just like a guy who was being creepy and like.
And you had to Scooby-Doo him. You had to Scooby-Doo him out of there.
Yeah. Later on, we did have to take his badge away because he was just not allowed back into the convention.
Okay. So you Scooby-Dooed him out of there. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. It to put a whole long series of hours and events short, he was basically removed from the convention. So
he was literally the creeper from Scooby-Doo, and then you said, "Get him, gang!" and then they got him.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
what happened. Cool, awesome.
It's the coolest thing. Sometimes when you have like the walkie-talkies, you get to hear over like the radio sometimes.
Hey, it's the little rookie here. We got the creeper from Scooby-Doo over here.
You gotta use his code name. It's the minuscule beginner.
Creeper.
So I actually will say this.
Why does the creeper say creeper? Guys, hold on. Why does the creeper say creeper? Why is it like a Pokemon? Why did he do that?
I will say
Scooby-Doo. Why did he say creeper? None of the other enemies say their own name, but why does the creeper say creeper?
Creeper.
Shut up. It doesn't. It goes
cringe. No, he says creeper.
So I will mention that safety is kind of interesting in the fact that they actually do have code names. So we actually do call each other by different code names.
No way. What was your name? I gotta know.
No way. What?
Please, were you the minuscule novice? We gotta know. Please.
No, I mean, yeah, it was basically something along those lines.
No, come on. Reveal it. We gotta know. Come on, we literally need to know. We're not ending this podcast until you know. We're not ending this podcast until you tell me.
You would have like a code name, for instance, right?
Okay, code name. Yeah, yours was
Zeus. Zeus, get over
here. Your name was Zeus.
Your name was Zeus,
the god of thunder.
No. My name wasn't actually Zeus, but
you're not a god of thunder.
This is as much as
you're not
what's your name?
What's your name?
No, this is as much as I'm actually comfortable with saying for sure.
No. You gotta tell us
too cringe. Come on, embrace the cringe. Listen, I had a code name when I was in Boy Scouts. When I was in Boy Scouts, I went by my code name was Captain, and when I was 13, there you go. There's mine. My code name was Captain. There you go.
Cool.
I was in one of our like capture the flag events. My code name was Captain. I wasn't the captain or anything. I was just nicknamed Captain. I don't know why we come in with that. Anyways, come on, reveal it. We're not ending this podcast. We'll go on for hours until you reveal it.
Yeah, we'll just go with Deku.
Oh my gosh,
it wasn't All Boy, bro. Was it actually All Boy?
It wasn't actually, but like that, like this is about as much comfort, like information that I'm willing to share.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I can live with that.
Little
Rookie is just All Boy.
I'll just say I was Deku for the event.
Okay, hold on, but wait, I just want. I get. Yeah, you want to keep your little code name secret. It's a code name, but you're literally willing to tell randos that you don't even know your code name, but you can't tell your grade. I guess you are telling the world in the podcast.
Yeah.
So maybe never mind. But
I could tell you guys later.
What's the equivalent? What's an equivalent? Can you give us like a hint or like an equivalent? Of like what it was, like an adjective,
like how, like,
perhaps.
Like
a synonym.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry to be a Debbie
just
Downer.
All Boy. It's okay. His code name is All Boy.
That actually is gonna like eat away at my sanity until I figure out what your code name is.
I will say, so this is an interesting thing.
The rest of our lives
I want to know so badly, bro. I actually want to know so badly.
There was like, I do recall there was like a couple of other incidents where it's like, sometimes there would be a child that was separated from their parents. I don't know how many of you guys have like watched Spy X Family. But there was a really really nice was it Anya?
Anya.
I think
yeah,
Anya cosplay. Yeah, like all these little like cosplays and stuff, and then I think once in the night we did have a report that like someone's Anya had gotten missing. So
is that the child?
That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
but,
we had to like go out and make sure that they were okay and stuff.
That's sad.
I do recall.
Hold on, wait. I have one more question. If you can't tell us your codename, can you tell us one of your coworkers' codenames?
No, I can't do that either. Because
what
like
do you mean? There's nothing.
I feel like that would also be kind of like just a bit of a privacy concern. Yeah.
What
That's
do you
okay.
mean?
Well, I'll tell you guys.
Oh
privacy.
my god!
Yeah.
It's literally a code
Bro.
name. The code name is there to protect their privacy. Come on.
Oh my god!
Come
I
on.
gotta know, bro.
We'll say it later. Trust me.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna comment down below. Once he tells me after the podcast, I'm gonna tell you if it was worth it or not. And you guys,
It's not-
No. We need to
it's not
vote
worth
in
it.
the
It's not
comments
worth it.
below. Vote in the comments below what you think the little rookie's true code name is.
Here's the thing. Let's make a post on the Reddit. If it can reach 1,000 updates.
Yeah, we will
Updates.
reveal.
Then you'll reveal the code name for the little rookie.
Oh
We'll dox
no.
little
True
code
code
We will
name.
dox the little rookie.
Not dogs.
I
Oh
will
my
fully-
gosh.
Yeah, I'll just
How
fully
is that
dox
doxing him?
little
He's just his
Oh, no.
code name.
It's your random
It's not even his
code
real
name.
name.
But so yeah. Anything else that you wanted me to touch upon?
The code.
Yeah,
name.
do you plan to work at another
Yeah,
convention?
your code name, obviously.
So I think it really depends. The interesting things, I will say some of the pros and cons of being safety. Some of the pros was that I ended up walking the equivalent of about like 5 to maybe 6 miles, just out of like sheer 8-hour patrols.
I think it might even be longer than that, honestly.
Yeah, it might have been like it was like at the end of the day, it was around like hovering around 20,000 steps, which was insane.
Yeah, if you're
so
like
you would
constantly
imagine-
walking, I think like a mile is like 20 minutes or so. So
Yeah.
it could be longer than that.
in like an
I
insane.
mean, you're also standing the entire time.
Yeah, like
Right.
an absolutely insane
So-
amount of legwork. So I got a really good workout in.
Nice.
I think also some of the other pros is that I got to meet a lot of people who are really kind and nice. They do this, and I think they might do this at other conventions where they have volunteers get to meet one-on-one with the voice actors. I
Yo,
got to
that's so
meet-
cool.
Yeah, so there was like a meet and greet when the voice actors first flew in, and I actually got to meet with it was the voice of Cyndaquil, the voice of Totodile. I think it was the voice of
What?
Totodile and Fletchling as well.
What? That's funny.
And the voice of the voice of Amy Rose. There it is, the voice of Amy Rose.
Oh, okay.
That's
From
the big
Sonic.
one.
Okay. For those who don't know those characters, those are 2 Pokemon, and Amy Rose is from Sonic.
Yeah, I keep. It's either
Yours is
Totodile
probably
or
the bigger one out of those two.
yeah. Out of Amy Rose and Fletchling, I think it's definitely Amy Rose.
Nah, bro, come on. When I'm Cyndaquil, my Cyndaquil goes hard. Cyndaquil! Dude, I can
How do you just
Hard
type
mode.
that out?
He clipped the audio.
No, you guys, it's not clipped on my side, bro. They're gonna hear that
no,
beautiful
you guys
Cyndaquil
are
hire me.
sounding-
Okay, I will tell you. So the voice actor, the voice actor's name was Lisa Ortiz, and she's very prominent in the community for voicing, namely Amy Rose.
And Cyndaquil.
I think it's Katrina from Pokemon X and Y, Sabrina from the regular Pokemon, Mars from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Okay, a lot of Pokemon characters then.
And
Wow.
finally, the actual Pokemon characters, we got Oshawott, Totodile, Vaporeon, and
No
Fletchling.
way. She's the one who goes Asha.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, bro. That's
And
insane.
is it Litleo or it's the cat? It's the cat
Lit-
starter
That's-
Pokemon.
No, Lily is a dog. It's a lion.
Oh yeah. It's the lion one.
It's a dog. What?
I forgot what the name was, but
it's Litleo. It's lit.
Yeah, I had a really interesting conversation with this particular voice actor because she recently moved on to become the director of all the Pokemon voices for the Pokemon anime.
That's awesome.
So like when you're having like a one-on-one conversation, you get to talk about things like that. She was telling me, and I particularly agree with her on this, where it's like, I think not enough like kids shows do a good job of highlighting the fact that like in a Pokemon show, the Pokemon are also the main characters as well. And that's a very important thing to like keep track of.
I mean, yeah, if your Sudowoodo sounds like a balding old man, Sudowoodo, like it's gonna be boring. What?
No, I mean like they have stories too. Like even though they only say their name, they have like character arcs and stuff. You know?
Yeah,
like,
you have to be sad. You have to say Sudowoodo in a sad voice. You have to say Sudowoodo in an angry voice. You have to say Sudowoodo in a I'm eating and I'm happy voice, but I'm also getting petted voice. That's my version of it, bro. I should
you should actually be a Pokemon voice actor.
Honestly, bro. Honestly,
Zeez would honestly be a great.
Please
Pokemon
hire me as Cyndaquil and Sudowoodo, please.
Just down the line, you're just like I'm so like a big fan of your Sudowoodo voice, and it's only your poster only shows Sudowoodo. Like all the merch you're selling is Sudowoodo. You sign the card, it says Sudowoodo.
All I am is the Sudowoodo. That's the only job I ever get. Like I try out for a bunch of
Zeez,
fail them all. I'm
Sudowoodo.
only Sudowoodo.
Yeah,
I would honestly, honestly take that.
Just honestly forget Zeez Let's Plays. Just do Sudowoodo plays a game and just only be Sudowoodo.
All I say is Sudowoodo. You know what? That actually makes the commentary so much easier. I'm actually just gonna do that at this point.
Yeah, that makes the content so easy.
Just like change Zeez Vav G to
I know how you're gonna
Sudowoodo
end the dude. I know how you're gonna end the Kahoot video. Just say Sudowoodo for 3 minutes.
So right, bro.
That actually is already funnier than probably whatever you had planned.
Honestly, bro. Honestly. People are gonna click off immediately. They're gonna be like, "This is garbage."
No, you gotta say it in like different voices each time for like 3 minutes. All right, now say it like you just lost your father in an accident. Now say it like you're eating with your mouth full while staring at a burning building.
Oh my god.
Oh my,
my neighbors,
goodness,
bro.
the audio clip.
On Discord, it really clips you guys out when you do Pokemon.
The audio went berserk.
I can hear it. It's fine. I'm gonna wake up
Discord
my neighbors.
can't handle the Sudowoodo, that's why.
I need to put a professional mic out here.
Handle Zeez's flute.
Yeah, literally. Dude, hold on. Listen. Okay, guys. In Discord, this is gonna not make sense on the podcast like at all. But for some reason, when I play a small little note like this, they can't hear it.
I didn't hear a single thing.
I mean, it will. You can just cut between. Like our audio and your audio. Like
I can't hear that.
He's just giving an example. Like
yeah, I'm gonna play the flute for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Just like, we can't hear it at all. So we're just,
they can't hear it at all.
I mean,
it's
he could
so
just
weird.
be totally lying and not have a flute.
I'm not even like that close to the mic. Like,
Earlier you thought we were trolling you. Dude, what if you're trolling us about literally like pretending to play a flute?
Just gaslighting us on the fact that you actually have a flute?
Guys, you're gonna have to watch the podcast. You're gonna have to watch all the way to this point. Watch time. I'm getting watch time.
How do we know you just didn't edit it in? Like, how do we know that?
Yeah, dude,
there's just no flute. There's just no flute.
No. I don't know what editing is. I actually don't know how to edit videos.
That's crazy.
What a lie.
That's crazy, dude.
Bro, that's crazy.
Bro,
that's
how do you get all your videos edited then? It's impossible.
AI edited it for me. I typed it in. I put my videos into ChatGPT and they edit it for me. I'm lying.
What makes
more little rookie voices?
Hey, did you guys know you can be a professional Redditor?
What?
What?
Reddit has a partnership program now.
What? There's no way.
What does that mean?
No.
Like, you know how like on YouTube you get paid for making content? You can get paid for getting karma.
Ugh.
That's so funny, actually.
You have to have, I think the requirement is you have to have 10 gold. And I don't know if it's 100 karma or 100k
gold.
karma. I'm not sure what it is.
Gold.
It's probably got to be 100k.
It probably is 100. I don't know. But you can join a Reddit partnership program, aka you can be a pro Redditor.
That's so funny.
A pro
If you just get into
Redditor.
Reddit arguments, Oh my gosh! You know, like the tombstone, the stupid like the head, the stupid Reddit head, where it's like the first one always gets like upvoted or whatever. It's like the fourth one gets downvoted. All you have to do is like in a freaking Reddit argument, put the stupid stone. You'll just get 1,000 upvotes. And you can get paid money just for typing an emoji. That's correct. Oh my gosh! That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
We covered NPC streamers on this exact podcast before, so what people get paid for with money is interesting.
Yeah, Twitter. If you get like a certain amount of interaction, I think it's like 3 billion or something interactions like a month, you can actually get paid ad revenue on Twitter.
Wow.
That's a new thing as well, ever since Elongated.
All right, time to read the job application for assistant editor at Mr. Beast. What makes you a fit? 3+ years of experience in Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I got that.
Knowledge of...
I thought you said you didn't edit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you got me. Oh, that's it. Can't plug No, he doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know. I'll just lie.
Knowledgeable of social media and digital video platforms.
I use YouTube.
What about Twitter?
Don't you mean
What
X?
about TikTok? You need to be knowledgeable on TikTok.
It's not X.
Don't you mean Vine?
I'm probably least knowledgeable about Instagram. I've literally like never used that, but I'm knowledgeable about YouTube and Twitter, mainly YouTube, a little bit of Twitter, and like a very small sprinkle of TikTok, but I'm not very knowledgeable about like Instagram.
Great communication skills to ensure smooth project operations.
I can talk for a long period of time because of Let's Plays. Does that count?
Yeah, actually, that does count.
It's more like team communication, like working with the team. AKA trying to schedule this podcast with us.
Listen, no, I played Fire Emblem. You need to work as a bunch of units. You have to control your units. I think that's good enough.
Dun, 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 dun.
I guess that's actually something you're lacking. You really run a solo.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Detail-oriented, technical, and open to new ideas.
Yeah, guys, give me video ideas in the comments. And I won't do any of them.
Yeah, he's open to them. It doesn't mean he's actually going to do any of them.
Every single time people tell me video ideas, they're always like, Five Nights at Freddy's, Deltarune.
No,
It's all like Poppy Playtime.
I got a video idea.
It's literally always that, dude. It's literally always Five Nights at Fred.
You should make more Owl House and Amphibia content.
There you go. Yep, that's it. There it is, bro.
Comfortable.
I didn't even realize they recently made a FNAF movie. It's incredible.
They haven't made it yet. It's coming out in like 3 weeks or something. I think it's on the 31st that actually releases or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
To coincide with
Keep
Halloween.
getting ads for it.
I'm not going to watch it. I don't care. I'm completely indifferent towards FNAF.
Comfortable working with most video codecs, formats, timecode formats, and transcoding if needed.
What?
And flexibility to adapt with changing timelines and deliverables. That's it. And you also got to move to Greenville, North Carolina.
I think I got like 80% of that.
Yeah, just say you're open to learning.
Yeah, I actually think you're pretty suited for that.
I am open to learning. What do you mean?
Kind of suited for that.
I think you...
Wait, is it?
I didn't say you were. I just said just say you are.
Greenville, North Carolina.
Okay.
No, Greenville.
Oh, South Carolina.
North Carolina. Greenville,
There's
North Carolina.
2 Greenvilles? Oh, you're talking about Green Hill from Sonic.
Okay, we're copyrighted.
Alrighty, bro.
That's not copyrighted. It was a cover. That was a cover.
No, covers can get copyrighted as long as it's got to be 5 seconds or less if you want to do copyrighted song.
Well, literally
do it out of tune. Do it out of tune.
Well,
here, you can sing it and I'll play my flute over it. Go, quick. Okay, let's go on the Clips channel. A million views. Okay, enough. Stop. Copyright. Listen.
Okay.
Little Rookie. Oh my gosh.
Wait, no, we're commentary. It's commentary. We're commenting on the cover, so it's good.
I think Racecar627 has something to say.
No, I don't.
Okay. Competitive salary, generous medical, and company-paid life insurance. Company contributions to employee health savings accounts.
Are we still on this Mr. Beast thing? Oh my gosh, I moved on like a whole 2.5 minutes
we can
ago.
We can move on.
Yeah, all boy, come on. Get with the times.
Flexibility. Flexible vacation policy.
All right, guys, is this somebody take a look at the Reddit or what?
No, I think that first off, what is this question about the least optimal living being?
I was just curious. I have a question on here because I think talking about like living creatures is fun, and there's a lot of living creatures out there. What do you think? Like, I want to just like we have to like talk about our standards here. What is the least like objective living thing on this planet? It can be a plant or an animal or anything. What is like?
What do you mean by optimal? Like
what is?
If you did a tier zoo video of every species, where would you rank them?
Yeah, like no, like what would be like at the bottom? Like what is just like a thing that exists that just is trash? Like it just doesn't need to exist.
Like it shouldn't exist. Like it doesn't deserve.
Its impact is only negative or something like that, or it's just like it's so mid.
Mosquitoes.
I mean, yeah, mosquitoes are probably.
No, I think mosquitoes are actually S tier. I think pandas are
malaria probably.
Pandas are actually F tier.
Well, mosquitoes feed lots of things though. That's the thing. Mosquitoes suck, but they suck for us. They also like they are food for lots of different things. What is something that's just like so like trashed here that like nothing wants it to be around? Like nothing benefits from its existence.
Literally panda.
Like malaria?
Literally the panda.
But we like pandas because we're like, haha, funny panda cute. Have you not seen Kung Fu Panda? Like I root for Po all day, bro.
They're like funny and like they get like high like they have the riz.
Yeah. So pandas at least contribute to society.
They have charisma, but like. Man, they are so not optimal. Like, oh my goodness! Imagine being
funny.
like a carnivore.
Bro, have you not seen funny panda videos?
Is it like optimal as in it contributes to like
anything?
The wider.
Listen, the little rookie. Listen to me.
Okay.
Here's my argument for pandas. You've seen like thousands of funny. Sneezing panda, like that's got 1 million views, thousands of views. But have you ever seen a video of a jellyfish and somebody's just like, that's hilarious? No, because it's a freaking jellyfish. All it does is, it'll just float there. Like, what does a jellyfish even do? What does it benefit?
Pandas are definitely the least optimal mammal for sure.
And guess what? They're
what about
also,
like sponges?
Why are they immortal? Why are some jellyfish immortal? They shouldn't be immortal. Why did they get to be immortal?
Ooh. I guess pandas. I guess jellyfish are kind of like optimal.
All they do is eat plankton.
They filter feed.
If you're a jellyfish, you don't have to think or feel. Therefore, you're not depressed.
I'm not saying if you are. It's not if you are one, but like,
I mean, turtles can eat you.
What could be removed from the world and only things would benefit? Like what do jellyfish do? No,
like zebra mussel.
I'm talking about a living thing.
Malaria isn't a living thing.
All right, let's go.
There's a lot of invasive carps.
But like,
there's a lot of like invasive,
invasive species, but they're invasive.
Does it have to be like macroscopic? It can't be like a microorganism.
I think for the purpose of this thing, we should stay away from things that are like not visible to the human eye.
Okay. It's probably some parasite. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's probably just a parasite.
I guess.
I can't think of one.
There's probably a lot in like the Middle East that suck.
Parasites are interesting. They're certainly pretty optimal because they get to suck off of some.
Well, yeah, they're like optimal in that they're good at what they
leeches,
do,
bro.
But they kind of suck.
Yeah, they're all Mr. Beast clones.
They effectively get to leech off of
Mr. Beast clones.
They get to leech off of some other people. Yeah.
They copy Mr. Beast videos. I see him go out to Antarctica for 30 days, so they live in their igloo for 2 seconds.
Oh no.
They stick themselves in their freezer and be like, "This is my Mr. Beast video. I lived in my freezer for 2 minutes."
No. What if we're thinking about this wrong? What if it is just Mr. Beast clones that are the least optimal living being?
Yeah, if you remove them, the only people benefit. Actually, yeah, freebooters. People just freeboot content. Yeah. No, you know what? It's freebooting TikTokers. People who steal like all content and get paid to re-upload it. Yeah, honestly, if those people were to be like warped to some other dimension, I don't want to kill them because that'd just be stupid. But they're like warped to some other dimension where like they can actually benefit.
Like this Thanos snapped away or something.
Well, not necessarily that, but if they were just like not killed, but like also, I don't know,
like a parasite.
They are like parasites to people because they steal content and they get paid for it. They get paid for stealing. It's like cyber stealing.
All right, I got an answer, everyone.
Let's hear it.
The answer, it's really funny. It's called, I'm going to go with gypsy moths. The reason being is they strip trees of leaves and make them vulnerable to disease. And apparently they defoliate more than 2 million acres, potentially a year.
Wow.
What the?
That sucks.
Oh my goodness. They actually got played by gypsy moths.
Wow.
You know what else is really, really bad, apparently? Like, worldwide? House cats. Domesticated cats.
Oh, yeah, in Australia,
What?
right?
But we like cats, so it's fine.
Like cats in Australia,
I
right?
love cats.
Well, we love human beings, and we're clearly, like, number one in terms of invasives.
Yeah, like, we're
so.
like the worst. Okay, but let's turn
bar
around.
none.
Let's turn around. If we were talking about the least optimal, what's the most optimal?
The
Humans,
most
because,
optimal.
Yeah,
you
like,
get
what
to,
is the most
Oh no, you
beneficial.
can't choose
Beneficial.
humans. Humans are that's a cheat answer. You can't do that.
Mosquitoes.
But watch Tier Zoo. We're the S tier. We're S tier.
Yeah, mosquitoes.
Doesn't count. It's too obvious.
Mosquitoes are S tier as well because they literally live off of us effectively.
They also live off of literally every other thing on the planet. Like what?
Optimal being a house cat in a nice big house with owners that love me.
No, I'm not
that's
talking
true,
about what to
that's
be
true.
as. I'm saying like what is like the most like optimal creature.
On the face of
Mr.
the planet.
Beast, obviously.
Probably the
It all comes
jellyfish.
back to Mr. Beast, bro. The jellyfish. Why is it the most optimal creature?
Because it's immortal.
I mean, yeah, but like, what does it do? Besides...
It's immortal, but it's useless.
You said it's optimal. It's like
not
it
immortal.
lives.
Why did I say it was
it-
optimal? I argued it was an unoptimal because all it does is
If
eat
the goal
stuff and
of
sit there.
the goal
Be
of
immortal.
a
It
if the goal
doesn't
of
die. All it
a
does is consume.
if the goal of a living being is to live, then the jellyfish has done it. It's gonna live
Oh, you're actually
forever.
right. So a domestic jellyfish is going to live anywhere from 1 to 3 years, but there's
Domestic
one
jellyfish?
species in particular.
Did I actually
The
tell you that I actually wanted to buy a jellyfish?
Torito pisdohorny that actually may live forever.
What?
That's cool.
Yeah, I think that's the most
Oh my
optimal being.
god.
The most optimal being on the planet lives
What if
forever.
wait, no. What if it's just earthworms?
Why?
I just think it's a plant. I
They
think
can
plant.
eat literally anything, and they make soil.
No,
like,
I think
they
plant.
literally just make soil.
You guys aren't even thinking about plants. I think a plant has to be the most optimal because all it does is benefit. Because it makes oxygen. It
There's
gives
so many
food.
invasive plants.
Okay, I'm talking about a specific plant. Like if there's like an objective best plant, like it's got to be a plant because plants provide food, they provide shelter, they provide all sorts of stuff like resources.
Oh wait, what about coral?
Coral's probably up there. Yeah, coral's probably pretty good. It's got to be like a plant, surely. That's my opinion.
Coral's
Like
not a
the most
plant, but-
optimal. Well, I'm talking.
I feel like coral's pretty optimal.
I'm talking about like a thing that is like sits there and doesn't move.
Well, coral sits there and doesn't move.
Literally.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just talking about like whatever. You know what I mean. Anyways, I think it's got to be like a big tree or something, like a big old tree.
What kind of tree though?
I don't know, like a big one. A big one that provides a
talking
lot of resources.
We talking sycamore?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Big
sycamore.
tree.
You know, I don't want to be a big redwood tree.
Yeah, the
Little
redwoods.
redwood
That could be good. Yeah. I don't know what the biggest tree in the
I
world
don't know,
is.
pine trees. Pine trees are pretty cool.
Whatever the biggest tree in the world is, that's like not invasive, is probably got to be it.
It's the tree from the. Hey, dude, I know what it is. It's the tree from the end of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, yo, that's it. The freaking world tree, Yggdrasil, bro.
The world tree,
Oh, it
that's what
comes
it's
back
called.
to it, bro. The
Oh
world
my
tree, also known as
God.
Yggdrasil from Dragon Quest. All right, that's it. It's Yggdrasil. That's the best thing. It's
This
Yggdrasil.
is the most optimal being is literally just this tree.
It's the JRPG tree, Yggdrasil. That's the most optimal living creature.
Making friends is hard.
What did that come from? Where did that come from? We're sitting over here talking about optimal trees, and you're sitting over there like, oh, I'm lonely,
Yeah, we're
I
like
need
trees
friends.
are like S tier optimal. It's like making friends is hard. It's like you just don't like trees.
Are
Is
you
that
not a
it?
tree hugger? Are you a tree burner?
Yeah, you just hate trees. You're anti-team trees.
I was just reading.
You
the,
literally hate
the-
Mr. Beast. You're a non-Mr. Beast follower.
I was just reading
Yeah, me too.
the titles from the last couple of Catching Zeez podcasts we had. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be
Bro.
I think that's gonna be the the most
Bro, we haven't-
optimal being on the most optimal being unequivocally on the face of the earth is the ultimate PNG tuber. That's right. Anyway.
Oh, you're right, bro. How did
It's
you
the
forget?
PNG tuber.
The 615
That's right.
You're right.
I can't believe I forgot.
Anyway, thanks for watching the Zeez podcast. I've been your host,
Whoa,
the
we're not
minuscule
done yet. We got the
quantum
Reddit.
beginner.
Bro, Reddit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Reddit. All right, this is
Hey,
usually
guys, I do have one little.
you're the leader of this segment. I think Race Card. You want to take it away?
Yeah, sure thing. I actually like. I don't remember where we left off, and not to react by post. There actually was, like, since then, multiple, like, video, like, memes. Like, people did Andreas murder meme, and they did a Dark Side of the Moon meme to you, like, screaming.
Oh.
Did you see these?
Yeah, I did. I actually saw them in my Discord. One of them we probably can't show because it had. Actually, I don't think we can even show either of these because one is copyrighted and the other has swears. It's yeah, it's pretty funny. They're made by G-Man Cool. He's actually a admin in my Discord server. He's a really cool guy.
Dang.
Shout out G-Man Cool. That's very cool of you.
That was a very funny joke there. I was laughing at it.
All right, we actually had a lot of conversation on here, but we do have so, like, for instance, what I wanted to get into was, I think that in context of, like, the podcast, what would be easier instead of reacting to posts would be responding to questions, or at least open-ended topics.
Oh, right? Yeah, that's right.
So, perfect example, a courting actuary person, very active person, they asked, what does Zeez want to do next? They preface this by saying, what shows does he want to do next? It'd be nice if he told some of us what he wants to do. Maybe Zeez could do a poll for a show to be discussed on his channel. One with the most votes is made into a video. Interesting that you brought that up because obviously that was made into a video almost literally today.
Indeed. I actually did thought about doing the polls. Weirdly enough, a random video topic kind of came to me, which I think like could be somewhat popular. Is just like, why is Doofenshmirtz such a good villain? Like, why does everybody love Doofenshmirtz? I don't know. I just thought about talking about it for a second.
That is a good video idea.
Because like literally everybody loves Doofenshmirtz. He's so funny.
Everyone also loves like
Incorporated, Ice King.
Yeah, exactly. Ice King.
I feel like everyone loves like Megamind too. Like he's kind of like up there with Megamind.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of good villains, but I just know that like people just love Doof. I just thought, I don't know. There's plenty of like other villains that get discussed, but like I don't know. Doof specifically came into mind, I guess.
That's interesting.
So that is a video?
I feel like
it's a video idea. It's like added to my freaking 12-page document of video ideas.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
My video ideas that are never gonna happen.
You don't know?
Let's see.
They could happen.
I don't know either.
I mean, I'm talking about my videos, which are never gonna happen.
I'm gonna give that person a good old
the freaking ramen tier list. I'll wait until I'm like 85 for that ramen tier list. I won't die until I see that ramen tier list. I literally refuse to die. If I get hit by a bus, I'll live until you come to me when I'm like a freaking vegetable sitting on my deathbed, and I'm like, "Where's the ramen tier list? Help! I got hit by 4 different buses. A bus is literally gonna crash into this hospital the second you show me this video. I literally am gonna die to a bus, guys. It's gonna happen.
You and dying to buses, man.
It's gonna happen, dude.
We got one
prophesized.
More. We got one more. I guess question open at a topic here by Bulky Celebration, and they asked Zeez channels. They said, "Please, everyone, please post whatever channels you came from, and how many channels do you think he has?"
It's like a guessing game.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I came from.
Actually, hold on, wait. Hold on, you go first. I want to ask a question after this. A follow-up question, though.
I guess I came from Carbonated H.
Yeah, that's true. The old one, yeah.
I'm gonna comment this on there actively as we're saying this. And how many do I guess he has? All right, well, ones that are branded like publicly that I know about.
This is a big one. This is a big one.
There's the archive. There's clips.
Somebody hates.
I mean, there's
the
1, 2,
channel,
3,
bro.
obviously.
Well, the main 2, 3 games, Fire Emblem, Pokemon, so that's already 8.
Yep.
Carbonated H, even though it's dead, but it counts as a channel that you have.
No, Carbonated H turned into Zeez OG Gaming.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It's the same channel.
So we got 1, 2, 3.
Did? Never mind. So it's actually 8 then. Okay, I'm at 8 channels top counting.
That's
are publicly,
crazy.
Like, branded at the moment.
Well, there is also the old channel that is H now.
Oh yeah,
the OG channel.
Oh yeah, the super old channel.
Wait,
that's technically 9.
No. Wait. I thought H was Carbonated H.
No, Carbonated H was different from H. It was like a spin-off of H.
This lore, bro.
Well, then I came from H.
Yeah, you came from H. I think.
Dang.
You came from H.
Yeah.
Carbonated H
We
was the
came
old
from-
gaming
we-
channel, and that turned into Zeez OG Gaming.
I think I started with Carbonated H. I didn't really watch much of the H videos, but I started watching you when you were on Carbonated H.
Alright, I'm gonna say H, and I'm gonna put 9 channels. I'm gonna post it on the Reddit. I don't. Is that true? What's the true answer? They're publicly branded, like you still have them open.
Yeah, I don't count. I'm gonna say if it's specifically Z's channels, I'm gonna say that I don't count H toward that. So.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like I guess channels that are towards not really.
Well, the
Z's
question was how many
characters,
channels do you think he has, not how many Z's channels there are.
but- See, I can add more, but I know that they're like private channels, so I'm not gonna mention them.
Yeah, the private channels I don't think count, but obviously public channels.
Oh yeah. Well, what about you, little rookie? I want to hear your guess before I reveal the epic lore.
I think the reasoning is right. I think it's around 8. Seems like a good, solid number.
Bandwagoning.
Unfortunately,
Bandwagoning classic.
I mean, here's the thing, right? It's so we're on Z's 3, and so there's definitely a 2 and a 1. So it's a 1, 2, 3 plus gaming plus FE plus Pokemon. You know, there's definitely like 6 channels, and there's a couple of private ones. So it's around 8
Got
to.
about the archive.
It's about 8 to 9 or so. Like there's a lot. Way more than surprisingly more than like some of the bigger YouTubers out there.
It's so funny hearing like
we're-
other people talk about my channels. It's so funny.
We're desperately waiting for. I think if I was a fan, I'd be kind of desperately waiting for like a Z's philanthropy, which would be kind of funny.
All right. Well, here's the answer. As opposed to the answer for YouTube channels that I have in general, like talking about like old ones that I made like a while ago, ones that I just have as like bot accounts. I actually have like 16.
What?
Yeah, but I use a good amount of them as like
No
bots.
way. No
I
way.
use a good amount of them as like bot. Like they're YouTube channels, but I like never use them. They're more just for like they're like Gmails that I had like bots of. You know, like when you like sign up for websites or whatever, and you just like need like a bot. Yeah, I would like accidentally like use those as channels. So those are technically channels. And then if I don't count the OGH channel, there are actually 9 Z's channels. There is a secret channel that I've been working on that you don't know about because it is an experimental channel, and I am not linking it at all because I want to see how much I can grow that channel completely separate from the rest of the channels. There is a secret 9th Z's channel out there.
Are you uploading on it right now?
The 9th channel.
I guess you could probably just look, if you just look up Zeez OG, it might show up. I don't know. But if you
Are
don't know what it's
you
called,
uploading
I don't think YouTube's gonna show up that channel.
I think there's like 9 videos on there.
Oh, dude, this is actually crazy. You're joking.
There's a 9th
That's
Zeez
interesting.
channel, a secret.
It's like
9th
a secret
Zeez
channel. Oh my gosh.
There is a secret.
Only the real
9th
Zeez fans will know about the
channel.
legend of the 9th Zeez channel.
I don't want to tell anybody though, because I want to keep it completely separate from the other things to see if it can grow isolated. It's an experimental channel.
Oh, okay. So I'm curious actually to see like I want to plot like the number of on just like a graph the number of channels that you have over time and just see how like it's just growing.
Yeah.
And I want to see like maybe in like the future you'll have like 32 channels.
Exponentially.
Don't tempt me, bro. Don't tempt me. You never know.
Exponentially
growing every
increasing.
year.
Well, that does it for the Z's podcast. I'd like to thank all of our people here. Thanks for everyone for being here tonight.
Wait, is it actually the end? Are you gonna that's Z's job?
Oh.
You can't just take his job.
Well, everybody, that looks like all the time we have for today.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Thank you for coming out and enjoying the forecast, the very first forecast.
and the last.
What? Minuscule beginner, I will literally destroy
Literally,
you.
I'm gonna make a magical prediction right now. Next week is also gonna be a forecast. I'm predicting it right now.
Wow, you're gonna forecast a forecast. That is.
No, that's already gonna be wrong. That's already wrong. I can't make it next week.
Did I say next week? I said 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. My Discord cut off. Discord, guys, Discord.
Cancelled.
No, guys, Discord cut off. Trust. It was just Discord.
okay,
They just cut out the
okay,
2,
okay.
definitely.
Just
All
count a
right.
mistake. Yeah, count a mistake.
No. Just go into the video editor and replace the one with like a robotic voice to just like a voice that's like it's in 2.
really out of place.
I do know that we do need to end soon, and I know that this podcast has been literally chaos because there's no rhyme or reason to any of this. But I do think
actually been one of the most fun. It's actually been one of the most fun to record. I'm not even gonna lie.
I do think that one of the things that we could try doing at a later date is I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos who do like live dubbing over like anime clips. So like for instance, they'll show like
that'd be fun.
Like so, like you have to like line up your voice with like an anime character in a clip, and I think that's like really fun.
I had a similar idea about something like that way back to involve my Discord, but it'd be fun to do it with you guys.
Yeah,
I'd be down for that.
But yeah, that's it for the Zeez Catching Zeez podcast. Thanks you all.
I found your channel. I just linked it in the Discord.
Zeez OG2 fan. Oh, that's funny.
A big shout out to Zeez G2 fan out there. You're a real fan. You are a real one. And also thank you.
What if they unsubscribe?
That's one of your.
What if they unsubscribe today?
Oh no, you are not. And also big shout out to the Reddit. We know you're out there. We know you're listening.
Yeah. Actually, here's actually a big request, guys. Ask us questions for next week or whatever on the Reddit.
Yes, and post questions down in the comments as well. Yeah, post questions down in the comments.
I'll make a post and be like, hey, ask us a bunch of questions, and we'll see if we can answer them next time on Catching Zeez.
Yeah, and that's it.
It sure is. Anyway, thank you everybody so very much for watching. Thank you to my friends for joining me. Lots of gratitude being shared today. But I guess we'll see you all later next week for another episode of Catching Zeez. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I'm going to bed now. I'm going to bed.